Everything sports related. Breaking news, fantasy advice, score updates, weekly thoughts, and more. This is the Sports Juice Network.
What's good, YouTube? I say what's good, YouTube, bringing you videos every single day like I promised. All right, so you already know the routine. It's water time. I know it's the Sports Juice Network, but here's the thing about the juice. The juice is the sports, not actually me drinking juice. I know there's like a big misconception of, oh, it's the Sports Juice Network, shouldn't you be drinking on juice? No, I'm drinking on some good, fine alkaline water. Right? The juice is the sports. So without further ado, this is the Sports Juice Network, where we sit, we talk about sports, we drink on the water, and we have a good time. So, without further ado, like I said, this is the Sports Juice Network, bringing you videos every single day. It's kind of weird right now. I am sitting in the truck like I always when I make these videos. The crazy thing is I have a beanie on, but yet it's like 80 degrees outside, so I'm not sure why I have this beanie on, but it probably will be coming out pretty soon. All right. The video today for you guys that I have, the Big Baller brand is back, baby. The Big Baller brand is back. Mr. Baller himself is making appearances. He's talking out, and the family seems to be back out in the public spotlight. Probably wondering, what are you talking about? I'm talking about LiAngelo Ball. He is the second of the Ball brothers, 21 years of age, born November 24th, 1998. Out there in Chino Hills, California, you know. Man, it's hot. There's been a lot going on with Mr. LiAngelo Ball, or Jello Ball. He is the middle child of the Ball brothers. You got Lonzo Ball, who currently plays for the New Orleans Pelicans. Then you got Mr. LaMelo Ball, who's out there in Australia, who's looking to be the #1 overall pick in this year's NBA draft. It's kind of crazy, I know. But if we're being real, Mr. Big Baller brand himself, LeVar Ball, has spoken these things out in advance, all right? So, let's get into the topic of the video. LiAngelo is back in the spotlight. Now, you're probably wondering what happened to LiAngelo. There's a lot that happened with LiAngelo. You gotta remember, he was one of the best three-point shooters in his class coming out of high school at Chino Hills High School. He got a full scholarship to UCLA. We all know what happened once he got there. They were doing good, he was doing good. Then they end up going to China to play some tournament game or something like that. And day before the tournament actually happens, him and 2 other teammates got arrested. We all make mistakes, I guess, I don't know. But got arrested for stealing a pair of sunglasses. Now, granted, they weren't these sunglasses, they were Louis Vuitton sunglasses, so they probably range anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500, who knows, all right? Which, I don't even want to get into that because it's so stupid. The fact is, he had the money. I'm not sure why he just didn't pay to get those glasses, but hey, like I said, everyone's young, everyone makes mistakes, everyone hopefully learns from their mistakes, and I think he did, because he's been on a straight path ever since. After, you know, LiAngelo got arrested in China, he came back home, he got kicked out of college. No one really wanted him, which is the crazy part, because he don't get me wrong, he is a good basketball player. No one wanted him. LeVar went on ESPN talking this, talking that, trying to get him on the team, trying to get him on here, trying to get him to this college, trying to get him to that college. None of that worked. So you know what he decided to do? He said, you know what, Jello, I'm gonna let you go play overseas. I'm gonna let you go play overseas, and we're gonna see what we come up with. So he actually ended up signing a contract with the Lithuanian basketball team. Lithuania, I'm not sure what the team actually was called, I forgot. But he signed a contract with Lithuania, so he went over there for about a year. Him and actually, funny story, LeVar actually put Melo out of school to go with Jello, to go to Lithuania, okay? So it's crazy. So over in Lithuania, he's balling out, he's doing his thing, you know, looking good. He gets injured. Of course, injuries happen, it's a part of the game. He comes back home, he rehabs, trying to get better. At this time, Melo is done with Lithuania, so he's back home in California. They're all back in California at the BBB mansion. And this is when LeVar had the creative idea to create something called the JBA, which was the Junior Basketball Association, something like that, I believe. It was. I'm making a video. You're ruining my video. Walk away. Walk away. Before I was really interrupted, LeVar had this crazy idea to make something called the JBA, which was the Junior Basketball Association League, where he went and he got players who didn't want to go to college, players who got out of high school, players who may have been in trouble in the past. He found those guys, he signed the contracts, he was supposed to pay them. I'm not sure if he did or not, but this was like a second opportunity for players to get their name out there to go into the NBA or the G League or the Summer League and all that good stuff. He made it. Jello ends up joining, Melo ends up joining the Los Angeles team, of course, because they're from Los Angeles. They won the championship of the JBA Association League, and they all got some type of car. I can't remember what car. Good God, can't remember what car it was, but they all received some type of car. After that, at this point, Melo goes back to Lithuania to go ball out by himself. Jello is left at home because apparently he had surgery the first time on his leg when he was overseas. Apparently things didn't go as well. Apparently there was still some swelling and still some things that need to be reconstructed. So he went back, got surgery again. He set out. He's been out of basketball at this point for about a year and a half, maybe. Sitting at home, you know, watching his girlfriend do her thing. What's her name? Jayden Owens. She plays for UCLA. Formerly played out here in Plano, Texas. So he's watching her do her thing at UCLA. He's sitting back, enjoying. He's watching his brothers. And don't get me wrong, listen, do you know how hard it is to be Jello at that point? I mean, you're injured. No one's talking about you. No one thinks you can play. You got a brother in the NBA. You got a little brother who's about to get drafted #1 overall, and it's just you. It's a tough situation, man. I mean, could you just imagine being in his shoes? Your brother's doing this. Your brother's balling out. Nobody's talking about you. You kind of doing your own thing. You join the BBB again, but you come out with the G3, which is your own clothing brand, your own shoe brand from the Big Baller brand, and you just sitting at home and you hoping for a chance. He's had opportunities. He tried out for the Los Angeles D League or G League team. He tried out for a few Summer League teams. Nothing really went his way. I'm not saying he was overweight, but apparently he trimmed down. He lost about 15, 20 pounds and turned it into muscle. So apparently he's physically fit now. But just recently, LiAngelo Ball was offered the contract. Well, no, I wouldn't say just recently. Let me back up a little bit. LiAngelo Ball was offered a practice player contract, which he signed with the OKC, which they're G League. And then apparently he was putting in work, looking good, dunking, shooting threes, doing what he got to do. He earned himself a contract, which is amazing. So yeah, he was offered a contract literally no later than this week. He was offered the contract, he signed, so he will be on the G League team. I'm happy for the dude. I really am happy for the dude, because through all his turmoil, through all his ups and downs, my guy has remained positive, man. It's hard, trust me, it's really hard to remain positive, but he stayed in a positive mindset, and look what happened. Boom, he has a contract, so he will be playing in the G League this year. I'm excited for him. Like I said, I'm excited for him. So here's my prediction. Don't get me wrong, Jello can ball. He can play. He's just like his other brothers. He can play basketball. He's actually the best shooter out of all the brothers to me. I can see right now that LaMelo Ball gets drafted #1 overall, or top 5. We'll put top 5. We'll go top 5. I can see that happening. Come summertime, when the Summer League arrives, I can see Jello and LaMelo being on the same summer team. Don't count this out. I know it's kind of crazy out there in Vegas, but I can see them two being on the same summer team. We all know what happens when these two play together. I mean, you got Lob City over here, you got Dish going behind the back, crossover, whoop, Euro step, bow, you know, step back, three, you know, them boys ball. Year to 2 years, he's gonna get offered somewhere. He's probably gonna get a 10-day contract with an NBA team. He's gonna go out there, he's gonna ball out, and he's gonna be on the NBA just like his brothers. LeVar's final overall plan for all the Ball brothers is to be on one team, which I still don't see happening, but everything so far that the man has said has come true, so I'm not gonna count him out. This was just a video about LiAngelo Ball, what's been happening with the Ball family. Lonzo's having a great year right now with the Pelicans, which is good. I think he needed to get out of Los Angeles to have that. Melo Ball is looking like the #1 overall pick, so we'll see where he goes. And then you got Jello, who just signed a G League contract. So all the Ball brothers are officially back playing basketball. They look good, they're doing good, and I'm proud of them, man. Without further ado, this has been another episode of the Sports Juice Network, where we sit, we talk about sport, and we have a good time. But make sure you get your water, make sure you're drinking water. It's getting hot again. You gotta live pure, you gotta live positive, you gotta live healthy, okay? So make sure you're getting your water intake. Like I said, the coronavirus is still out, it's still active. Make sure you're washing your hands for 30 seconds, sneeze into your sleeve, cough into your sleeve. Let's try not to pass germs, man. Be safe, be healthy, be positive, and you guys have a good one. I will catch you in the next episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to the videos, comment down below, and I will catch y'all later. Thank you for watching. Yo!